Welcome back to Plant a Garden TV. Hope you guys doing wonderful today. Today guys, we're gonna talk about turmeric and ginger. We also want to talk about rosemary. But before we go any further guys, if you like the channel or if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And if you like the video, please give the video a thumbs up. You also can leave a comment and let me know what you know about turmeric and ginger. You could even leave a comment what it has done for you. Alright, whether it did good for you or it create any situation for you. But today we want to talk about using these herbs or using different herbs. Sometimes we heard about these things or we see our grandparents was using turmeric. We also see our grandparents was using ginger, rosemary. But I don't know if you guys notice, they always, when my grandparents was using turmeric and ginger, they always have a portion that they're using. They always have dosage. They always have, like for instance, if you notice when you go to the doctor and they give you a prescription, they always tell you how much should you take at certain hours. They always give you that because they understand that these things can cause saturation. By using too much, they can cause saturation. Alright guys, so don't go around just using a bunch of turmeric every day. Yes, they claim that turmeric and ginger help boost our immune system. That may be the case, but using too much might defeat the purpose. Ginger is very good and we cook ginger in many meals. We love to cook ginger in many meals. We like to use it in different dishes. We like to use it in many ways. We like to make tea with it. Also the turmeric. We also dry the turmeric and we can always use the turmeric in our food like as powder. Dry it, grind it in powder, and we could put a little tip in our spoon and throw it in our pot. Now, sometimes we want to make an immune system booster. And what we decide, we're going to use some ginger, we're going to use some turmeric, we're going to use some garlic, and we might use some lemon. The problem is using it too much. We cannot use turmeric every day. I don't think it's a good idea, and this is where we just fail a lot. And sometimes too, a lot of these herbs, not just turmeric and ginger, a lot of these herbs, what we do, we wait, not to say that the herbs will not help you or they will not heal you. The problem is, a lot of us wait till the problem occurs, and then we want to use the herbs to fix the problem that's already occurred. Sometimes it's good to try to boost your immune system without there's a problem. You understand? But that does not give you the right to just be using turmeric every day and ginger every day. You have to take a break. Rosemary, beautiful plant. But you cannot be using rosemary on an everyday basis. Like for instance, I love rosemary because I could use rosemary in and make oil for my hair. I love to cook it in rice because it has something inside it that's really good for us. But at the same time, guys, using it every day is not the right thing. We have moringa. We can use moringa, but the problem is, guys, there's dosage to these herbs. All these herbs, there's dosage. There's a certain amount you have to take. I always remember when my grandmother made medicine. She always give you a spoonful. She never just pour it in a cup and say, hey, no. She give you a spoonful. And then hours later, she give you another spoonful. So there's herbs really to help us, really to heal us, but we got to know how to use them. And this is why a lot of us don't get no result, because we overuse them and it defeats the purpose. Alright, you have to take a break when come and using any herbs, not just turmeric and ginger and rosemary. Any herb at all, you got to take a break. I hope this video can motivate someone. I hope this video can give you some insight about different herbs. But don't forget, guys, to like, subscribe, comment, and share. Thank you all.